Alright, so I've always been afraid of these oil drums. They're nice to have in a metal shop, but you don't necessarily want to cut them open with a cut-off wheel, anything with sparks, if you don't know what's inside them. I've always just used a cold chisel and a hammer. Heavier the hammer, the easier it goes. And it's a bit of work, but you know you're not going to be cutting it with a spark, and doesn't take any elaborate tools. You get it started, and then you work your way around.
So we use these drums primarily for scrap metal, but some people use these, especially when they're open, for trash cans, burn barrels, and there's some value there. So stick around to the end of the video and we dive into the numbers that we can make flipping these.
I'll bring you in for a close-up so you see what's going on.
So that's basically the method. Nothing crazy. Definitely, maybe not the most efficient, but definitely safe and very minimal tools, low-cost way to open a barrel. And if you have a better way or you have a suggestion, make sure you throw that in the comments, how you like to open your steel drums. And something I realized halfway through, and you'll realize it pretty quick, it gets quite loud. So, you know, protect your ears and work through it. One thing that helps is that if you sharpen the chisel, so that's something to consider just before you get started. Just hit it with a grinder or something and get it nice and sharp. And then I'll work around the barrel. Then there's just one last step at the end to make sure you don't get yourself in a pickle.
Alright, and just as you get to the end, you're going to want to take the time to bend the lid out, so you don't drop it inside. It can be a little tricky to get it out after sometimes. If you bend it, that way it's out, doesn't fall inside and you can't grab it. Let's finish it up. There you have it. You didn't see them at the beginning, but definitely want earmuffs. Little side note with these is that, you know, if you're looking for them and you're going to use them in your shop anyways and you keep an eye out, you can get them typically for free or like 10-20 bucks depending on how many and who's getting rid of what or what's inside of them. And if you know how to open them, people pay like, you know, $40, $50, $60 even sometimes for these. They use them as burn barrels or like to collect scrap as well. And yeah, I've successfully flipped quite a few of these over time. Just whenever I see a good deal or someone's trying to pawn off a bunch of them for free, I'll pick them up. And then, you know, once I have 7 or 8, I'll put an ad up and they slowly sell, you know, one every week or so. So a nice little side hustle option if you're already going to be running into these. You know, great to have in any metal shop, and you might as well have a supply of them if you're gonna use them regularly.